Hello. He's gone, eh? No, I'm right here. What up, Mountain? What up, Omnilisk? What up, Horse Girl? What up, Uro? Hello, friends. Do the thing! What thing? What up, Zorka? What up, Zoa? As usual, I'm getting the thing. Bye, Jazar. You just nice shot. Wait, that's a nice. Hold on.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, Drazar. Eating the thing I usually eat, because I love this place. I get this like every day. Oh my god. All the things. New business cards. Oh, you mean like actual business cards? Like IRL? Thank you, Anan. I approve you for tracking Anan. Nice one. Wait, wrong chat. What up, Dark? Sorry, Horse Girl. I've been trying to think about like when I can find time to sit down and do some other stuff. Right now, I feel like this is sometime this month. I feel like it's a good time to actually sit down and actually record videos. Actually work on my YouTube, actually start to code. But I'm just not sure like when I can do that. Like I don't know when I have the time. I'd have to take away time from my streaming. And so that gets like complicated. Well, like Horse Girl, watching you do any percent. I've been watching some other people do any percent recently. Kiara's been working on any percent. So I have just a bunch of people that I like that are like kind of picking it up. And that kind of got me like inspired to maybe make tutorial stuff again. But I just don't know when I can do it. How much am I getting paid? The problem is I don't have a clear vision of exactly how I want to code certain things either. So that's the other thing. Like, even if I were to pay someone, because I thought about like hiring people. The problem is like I'll write code and then I'll delete it because I realize I don't like the implementation. It's one thing if like I know exactly what I want, but it's not really the case. I mean, AI was primarily, I feel like AI's first focus was for coding. AI is really useful for coding. However, the moment you start making it do too much is where it gets like not good. Because once you start making it do too much, it literally just starts making stuff up that sounds real, and then you run it and it doesn't work. That to me was crazy. I was trying to make it, I was trying to get AI to actually do something for like an automation script for video editing, because I didn't really know the API for DaVinci Resolve very well, right? So I actually said like create like I figured this is something that would maybe work because it's very straightforward, but I said to create like a macro essentially that would like specifically delete this. I gave very explicit instructions, and then I wrote the code out and I looked at it and I'm like, okay, this looks pretty legit, right? Then I ran it and it would not work, and I was confused, and then I realized it's straight up made up methods that did not exist. It would be like this thing dot trim to end, right? Or something. But like the API, when I read the documents, there was like a trim from beginning or something, but there actually was no trim to end. It literally just made that up. So it looked legit. And then it was like, this method does not exist. And I'm like, what? It's kind of funny how that works. So it's like, that's like the worst thing it could do. Like literally like just make something up. Cause then you have to like, cause then it looks legitimate and then it's not. That was so bad. I spent so long trying to figure out like why it wasn't working. Like I thought I didn't install certain dependencies or something. It's horrible. But when you wanted to just like sort a table, like if you have like a bunch of data and you say like put this all on a table so it's like nice and neat in a notepad file, that's where it's so useful. Are you serious, Tank? Oh my god. Yeah, Ocelot. The problem I have, here's the problem I had, right? It's crazy to me that like, it literally just made up a method that did not exist, right? Like imagine you have a variable string and it's like, you had imagine the API has like a, you know, append to beginning of string method. So it's like my string dot append to beginning, and that maybe that exists, right? So then, you know, then you type something in and, you know, appends to the beginning. This is a stupid example, right? And then imagine like you added, like you said, all right, ChatGPT, write something that says like my string dot append something to the end of my string. And then it just straight up says, okay, here you go, my string.append to end. And that doesn't actually exist. It just made it up. That's like what it was doing to me. And I was just like, I like looked at it really quick. I'm like, huh, this actually looks legit. And then I just found out it was just making up methods that didn't exist. And it sounded like it existed, but it didn't. I remember thinking I was so confused. Like literally gaslights you. But yeah, for like autofill, like there's like I think I use like Codium and stuff. When it like autofills certain things, like when I'm making like a big constructor or something like that, it's so useful for that stuff. But it's like I always kind of have that like hesitancy now that I went through that, where I spent like a long time trying to figure out why it didn't work, and I realized like a certain method just literally didn't. I didn't think it would make something up. Pop. Not like sort a table. What I mean is like, you know how sometimes you'll have webs, like let's say you go to race time, right? Let's say you go to race time and you want to put, all the race time results in a CSV file, right? Ideally, you can just highlight the whole thing, copy and paste it, but that doesn't work. It'll like, the formatting will break, right? Where AI is kind of useful is like, if I go to ChatGPT, I copy and paste it, and it breaks completely, and then I say like, hey, can you sort this into a CSV file? And then it'll actually sort it like for you. You know what I mean? So not like sorting as in like array.sort, but as in like, you give it a bunch of like data and it's like not formatted very well, and then you ask it to format it for you. That's what I mean, sorry. Yeah, the problem is the AI doesn't straight up, it doesn't even pull documentation necessarily from somewhere else. It'll literally just make stuff up sometimes. Yeah, it literally tries to use methods that don't exist. It actually makes things up. It literally just says like, you know, like the draw the owl meme? It's like, draw a few circles, draw the rest of the owl. It actually will do that. It'll be like, all right, AI, draw the owl. It'll be like, okay, step one, like, you know, app.create 2 circles. Step 2, app.draw the rest of the owl. It doesn't exist, but it tries to do that. It just lies. It's actually really funny how it like straight up makes stuff up. But yeah, when it comes to just like, you know, doing some like busy work and stuff, it's really useful for that. Yeah, for coding, AI is really useful. I'm not a huge fan of AI for a lot of different cases, for various reasons, and I think those are all reasonable. But for coding, it's useful. But there is a little bit of concern. I say this not as a professional coder, right? But there is concern about people that like don't know how to code really, and then just try to use AI for everything. It seems like long term, that's just not a good idea for a lot of reasons. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard that from people too. It's really good to like summarize things that like you don't understand, especially if there's like no documentation, and you say like, hey, can you explain what this does? It actually will parse it for you into like English, and it'll give you an idea of like, you know, what something does in a helpful way. Especially because, you know, there's just people will, I will write code a lot and I'll come back to it and I just have no idea what's going on because I don't leave good comments. It's definitely good for, yeah, I'd rather pay so. It's really good for busy work. If it's just like busy work, like I just have to write like 200 lines of boilerplate, it's good for that. It's really good for that. In fact, a lot of like coding editors and stuff will have that built into it, and it'll give you like a, you know how that's like an autocorrect kind of thing? You'll start typing it and then it'll like actually like show you a little preview of what it thinks you want to do. And it's actually pretty good. Like I'll write like a constructor for something and it'll actually get all the boilerplate like right. So I'll press tab and then there's still a little bit more, and then it'll kind of show me like, how about the rest of this? Is this good too? And then I'll be like, oh yeah, and then I'll just press tab and it'll just write out the constructor for me, which is nice. But Tank was out here earlier saying, what did Tank say? That's actually really scary, what Tank said earlier. Like straight up lawyer stuff, like bad citations. That's actually really spooky. Like using AI for stuff like that, like sending out like tickets to people, that sounds like a really bad idea. Yeah, that's really spooky, actually. I think a big problem is like, I think the problem is if you're not like techie, or you're kind of like not in the field, you don't really understand like the limitations of AI. And so like if you're like not someone that's techie, it's very easy to think of AI as like a magic pill almost. And that's when things get kind of dangerous, because especially with hype built on it. Because anything that has like too much hype is always like really dangerous, kinda, I think. And obviously AI has like a ton of hype, and when they market it, they put a lot of hype. But the obvious big thing that's been giving AI negative flack is art and stuff, because it's one thing to like get inspiration, but AI art obviously is a little spooky because it's straight up harvesting the souls of artists and then like literally plagiarizing, kinda, you know what I mean? The creative stuff is a little sketchy. I think there's value to it, but yeah, I realize how dangerous that can be. Yeah. It is interesting how like you can kind of tell when things are gen by AI. It's getting good too. It's getting like really good now though, so sometimes like people can't tell. And if your art style is in that sort of looks like that, you'll probably just get accused of being an AI artist or something. You'll just be accused of like AI generating stuff, which kind of sucks, but either way, I think one problem is like it's probably not going away. The technology is really cool though. Me and AI, yeah. like, let's say everyone really tried to, like, one of the also issues is, like, I think long term, if let's say fields die, let's say people that are artists and coders and other things, like, sort of.
I tuned in for Super Metroid Samus.
I'll be here. I'm playing in a sec. I just finished my food. But, like, let's say long term there's, like, less of those, then naturally what'll happen is AI will probably get worse in the future, right? Because it kind of, like, feeds on itself. Yeah. What up, real Terran Marine? Yeah, it's gonna be, you know what's funny? It's kind of like an IV. An IV is not really AI, an IV is just very simple, like much more simple. An IV is gonna be the prime example. Art is something I've grown to appreciate a lot more as I got older. You know what's a big thing? When I was, a few years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, I was working on, like, game programming stuff. So, particularly, I was working with, like, Unity and stuff. I was making a lot of stuff with it. I made a few tools with it for different communities before I got into Super Metroid. And I also made something for Emmett. It was a stupid game. It's just like, there's a little cannon and you just like shoot like food into his face. He'd played it on a stream once and it was really funny. That's where Emmett Mayo comes from. Because I drew that Mayo myself. Horrible Mayo drawing. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, but I started like coding stuff, like game mechanics about games that I really enjoyed as a kid. Stuff like Pokemon, like think like Pokemon, right? And then I come to realize, like, if you try to make something fun, when I was playing around with game mechanics, right? I realized things felt kind of lifeless. And it made me realize how important, like, music and art are actually to a game. Because when I think Emmett's been playing Final Fantasy VII, right? And when I think of Final Fantasy VII, when I look back on it, I very often think about broken materia combinations, hitting for 9999 13 times, right? That's kind of what I remember. But then you realize, like, the game actually just had, like, really good music, the environment, right? And that's why when you play Remake, even though I would argue that the game is kind of a slog sometimes, when you see the world, you're like, oh my gosh, it's like what I saw as a kid, right? So I come to realize, like, if you want to make a lot of people say I want to make a video game, right? I actually tried to make a video game. I tried to make video games. I worked on mechanics. I tinkered around with it, not tried to make a video game, but like, I was like working at it, right? So I had like, I was making some stuff, I was working with physics and stuff like that. And then you realize like how much of games are actually like the art aspect of it. That's like a big part. If you play Pokemon, you keep all the mechanics. Yeah, the you know, the speedrunners and the nerd people, competitive people, that might be all they care about. But the vast majority of people, it's like, you just remember like how cool it is to hit someone with Bubble Beam or Flamethrower, and you know, it's the combination of all that, like hearing the when you like crit someone, or like you hit someone's weakness and you crit and you see the, like, all the UI things, components that make you feel good is kind of what makes it memorable. It's not just the numbers. Exactly, Baron. I had Bulba. You're a Bulbasaur too? Okay. Alright, you and I are kindred spirits then. I was a Bulbasaur user. Okay, okay, you've betrayed me. Why are you using Razor Leaf then? That's Bulbasaur. Yeah, Soup. It's really good for that purpose. Victory Bell? Bro, are you telling me that the way you played Pokemon is like did you level everything evenly? When you played Pokemon, did you not just take your starter, make it get it to like level 80 and it's just one-shotting everything, and then you just like catch random Pokemon along the way and they're sort of like your secondary, but they have like 30 levels below your main? Right? Did you not play like the starter was like had 20 levels off the others? And you don't bother leveling the others, so when you get to more dangerous areas, you just catch the new ones and replace the others? How old were you when you all played Pokemon? You actually all leveled everything like... You guys actually like balanced each other's levels? You didn't just mass level your starter? Didn't everyone mass level their starter? Who doesn't do that? You balanced? Did you really, Drewski? Is there like a generational gap here? I want to see this. Like, people that are 35 and over, I bet you they all mass leveled their main. Andy. You trying to shuffle a race right now? I gotta do low ice, bro. I know you want to do it though. When are we gonna do it? When do you want to do it? How do you want to do it? Lay it out for me. Give me a couple weeks. Well, there you go. You're the one that's scared. Let's do it right now. Andy, when you play wait, Andy, have you played Pokemon? I'd be shocked if you didn't, but I wouldn't be the most surprised because you didn't play Final Fantasy apparently. So what? Play again. You have played Pokemon. When you play Pokemon, did you just like play with only your starter? And like your starter was just like 30 levels above like your second strongest Pokemon? And you just had your starter carry the whole time? Or did you like kind of like balance it? Charizard level 100, no one else mattered. Balance for sure? Okay, how old were you guys when you played Pokemon? That's my question now. How old were you when you played Pokemon? I was also a literal child. What's Pokemon? This is crazy. Okay, this poll is like obscure enough where I don't trust it. I was a kid. How old was I? Definitely elementary school. Like this is when like Pokemon came on TV. When did Pokemon US TV launch? So I was like 9. I was like 9, I guess. Wait, TV wasn't before the games. The games came first. The games definitely came first. Right? I'm pretty sure the games came first. Isn't the first episode of the TV show doesn't it reference the game? It referenced the game. Yeah. Literally the first episode of Pokemon, it like references the Game Boy game. And then it like has like the pixel art, I think, if I remember correctly, and then it like zooms out, and then it's Charles, I have a question. You need to answer me right now. Okay? I think I know Charles's answer. He's using a TNT. He's using it. It's over! He just blew himself up. Okay, well, I can't. Okay, Charles, you're here, right? Charles is here. He should be here now. Charles, I have a question for you. When you played Pokemon as a kid, answer me when you get back. Thank you for the double raid. When you played Pokemon as a kid, did you play where you just massively over-leveled your starter and your starter was like just way stronger than everyone else?
Nice shot.
Thank you, Andy. Or did you actually try to have a balanced team? Because for me, I just had like my Venusaur was just like 30 levels above like everyone else. And I would just like, I remember like I would just like catch Pokemon at like Victory Road or something. And like those are my secondary, third and fourth, fifth. Like I didn't really level my other guys. And Drewski, did you play Red and Blue? Did you play Red and Blue, or did you... Because you're obviously younger, so did you play like the later Pokemons? Well, Drewski's actually like... Drewski's like early 20s. So like, if he played like a later version, that chance. You played Red Leaf Green? Okay. So, if you play the other ones... I think starting from Gold, Silver, there's like EXP share and stuff like that. So you actually have like I imagine they incentivize you trying different Pokemon in the other ones. But the original one, I just literally just leveled one guy. It did suck. Okay, wait, Charles, did you answer my question? You just had a level 80 Charizard, right? Okay, so you had secondary and third Pokemon, but those are just Pokemon you just caught and you never really used them, right? Charizard just one-shot everything. That's how you played, right? Everyone that I knew all played that way. So there seems to be some sort of generational gap, maybe, because like... Now, I know there's gonna be some people that are my age that did not do that, right? But like... almost everyone I knew, that's what they did as a kid. And I figured that's just what you do as a kid, is what I thought. Yeah, exactly. They're my HM Pokemon. We are the same age. But Andy, I can see you being an exception. Charles, chill. I'm trying to talk. Yeah, HM mules. Yeah, like my secondary guy just has like cut. Okay, all right, well. I'm trying to have a conversation about Pokemon here, and power leveling as a 7-year-old. No. That's not what I'm saying though, Andy. I didn't power level. Are you saying like grinding? That's not how I did it. It's just like, you know, I fight a trainer battle, and like my Venusaur comes out, and I just my Venusaur takes care of everything. It's like, I didn't need to do anything else. Wait, Nito, you giving me 5 subs? Thanks, dude. What's that for? Thank you. Are you trying to compensate me for trying to help you yesterday? Thank you for the 5 subs. Yeah, using your favorite as a 7-year-old. I like my Venusaur. He's my trusty Venusaur. You wanted to use all of them? I filled my Pokédex too. But it's like, when it comes to the Elite Four, I'm buying 30 revives. I'm buying like, you know, all the potions and stuff. It's just Venusaur's taking everything out, baby. Razor Leaf. Get him. And then like I'll have like 1 or 2 Pokemon that I caught somewhere else. Like I'll have like, and then I had like Articuno and like Zapdos or something, right? And it's like, oh shoot, like someone's gonna burn my, like there's a fire type Pokemon come out, and then I'll just bring something else out. Like I'll have like my Lapras. I guess maybe I leveled my Lapras a little bit. Razor Leaf isn't that good. Bro, I was a little kid. I'm a little kid. I want to hit someone with a cool move. It was cool look. Baron said the same thing. It's cool looking. It took me a while to figure out I could save the game. You didn't hyper beam everything? You don't have enough PP to hyper beam everything. I think maybe like Dragonite was the one thing I like leveled up because I thought Dragonite was really cool and I wanted one. But like until like the end of the game, it's just get him Venusaur, get him Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur used nothing good old Razor Leaf can't handle. You know what I mean? It's just, who doesn't do that? If I played Charizard, if I played Charmander, it's just like I'm gonna Ember everything up until like I get like Flamethrower or something or whatever, right? If I play Squirtle, Bubble Beam all the way. We're Bubble Beaming everything. Water Gun into Bubble Beam and right, like it's just. Like I'm not out here trying to level up my Oddish or something, you know? Pidgeot only fly. Exactly. You see Spearow, you go get that garbage out of here. You want Pidgey. Yeah, everyone had an HM slave. I'm pretty sure I taught my Venusaur cut, by the way, as a kid. I don't know if everyone else did that, but when you're a kid, that's just what you do. Yeah, I taught my Venusaur cut. He's just chopping people up. you know the animation. Venusaur, caught him. Crit. It had like 40 p. Doesn't it have 40 pp? Doesn't matter. My Venusaur's got 20 levels on something. Oh, hey, little Joey wants to fight. Go Pidgeotto. Venusaur use cut. Slice him in half. No, my Pokemon. You killed him. Doesn't matter. He's got so much EXP because he killed all the trainers before you. Venusaur slashing. Get off my lawn, Drewski. Yeah, Surf, Waterfall, Strength. Waterfall was Gen 2 though. Okay, I'm having too much fun talking about Pokemon. Let's play some Super Metroid. We can keep talking about Pokemon, but I gotta actually like play. I'm just gonna yap forever. Let's play some Pokemon. Drewski, I actually did a Twitch Plays Pokemon stream with my hardware sabotage. I actually did it. It turns out my chat is horrible at it. Also, it only takes one person to ruin everything, which was Snore. I want to do this. Andy, are you streaming today? PP Mega Poo Poo. I feel like that game name is slowly becoming more and more cursed, Andy. I remember you called it like PP Mega Yo-Yo or something, PP's Yo-Yo or something, and I feel like you're just you're it's going, it's straight up, it's you're the way you're naming it is like AI eating itself. It's PP Mega Poo Poo now for you. Okay, let's just do runs. Let's do runs. I think for golds, I probably wanted to show something else. Not like how much I am on my golds. Nah, it's fine. We'll just have it how it is. Fire crotch. Huh? Are you guys ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. That was bad. Whoop. Whoop. You know what I forgot I had to practice? I gotta practice tile deboost. Like, seriously, no joke. What up, Ricardo? '86! This is it, guys. Record. We're getting record here. It's over. You know, a few years ago, me, Emmett, Freya's, Charles, Gar, we got Cutie one time as well. I remember one time. I remember Cutie was pretty salty. We played Pokemon Randomizer, we raced it. It was like Pokemon like Blue Randomizer. It's like not the best thing to race, like balance wise, but like, you know, we're just having fun. It usually took us like 3-4 hours. I remember the biggest thing is if you could just randomly find like a lemonade or something, because then you could break into that one town that has the psychic gym leader, like early, and you can get like high level mons, like super fast. I remember Cuting getting salty because I found like this I got like a Magneton that I found somewhere and I kept it, and it had like Thunderbolt, like Ice Beam, like, and like Flamethrower or something. It had like such stack moves. It was so broken. And I just straight up gave it the Venusaur, the 9-year-old Venusaur treatment. Just straight up rode that rode that magneton all the way to the end. Just killing everything. While you go surfing? Snorlax? Wasn't it always, it was like always Snorlax for me, if I remember correctly. Level 250 Snorlax. What is going on? Goodbye 3 seconds of my climb. Holy cow. No thanks. 30 seconds in the climb gone. 1 second in the climb parlor gone. No BT skip. What were the— oh, I didn't even get full health. What? How? All stacked to the right. I feel like that's a regular occurrence on my stream now. Everything being stacked to the right and I can't get anything. Better give me a missile. Okay, it did. Okay, I got a health. I got scammed. This is the normal game. The amount of time I lose here on a regular basis is insane. But I don't want to drop 15 frames for the other strat. I really don't want to. So the reason why that part's inconsistent for me is jumping off the elevator is a little bit faster. But it's harder than just running off. And my pride won't let me just run off the elevator. Because I adopted the jump off strat a while ago. So I'll die by it if I have to. Oops. Draws our sub.
You earned a bronze medal.
Thanks, Lynx. Thank you, old man Sunshine. First frame.
Nice shot.
Man will salute.
Thank you, Kiara. Digital Dave, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Mondu salute. Thanks for popping in. What? Bum 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 bum. Okay. Sweet. So fast, let's go. Have you been shaming him and not knowing all the vanilla item locations? I mean, I already do that. He knows where all the locations are. He doesn't know, and I had the same issue. He knows where all the items are, he just doesn't know what the items are, right? I actually have that same issue for some items. Believe it or not, because I haven't run Hundo in a while. Like, I don't know which, sometimes I don't know if it's a super missile or a missile. Yep, classic. I actually did practice Fantune last night. Funny enough, my Doppler was really bad at the start, and I stopped it because I assumed it was over, but it actually kept working. So I got a little confused there. That's really bad. I should just reset. That's crazy. It's interesting how that works. The reason oh, I know what happened. So the reason I bonked is because I actually went into that room, the little walkway, with less run speed. So my velocity on my shot had less. I thought it was gonna work, but you need velocity on your shot, and I didn't have much. Actually, shooting a super there makes no sense. That made no sense at all. I shouldn't have done that. 2 missiles, but not a super. I actually should have done the one farm there. I made a mistake. Beep boop beep beep boop beep boop. Boop 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 boop. It's Bryn. It's Bryn. It's Bryn. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I made a cool 10 subs off killing that guy. Oh, I was supposed to KO on Morph, or at least attempt to. What's up, Chumpy? Oops. That's bad. That was almost really bad. That is extremely bad. I forgot I had to do the strat. Oh, that's not good. Really sloppy segment. Okay, well. First run of the day, right? Corn helps up. Run is dead. I think. I think I'm just dead. Okay. All right. That was the sloppiest upper North I've ever done in my life. It's
Nice
Brim.
throw.
Thank you. It's Bryn. It's Bryn. It's Bryn. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oop doo da. It's Bryn. Oop doo da. Magnificent. Where are my major time losses compared to world record? So, well, these splits are not my record technically. This is PRKD. Kind of everywhere is the best way to put it. Everywhere is probably the best way to put it. For these splits specifically, yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, literally everywhere. In my PKRD splits, the time loss is going to be the fact that I'm running PKRD, so I have to farm. So that's like 20 seconds. The early game I could save, you know, I haven't had like a crazy good Fantoon yet. I haven't had like a record level, like the Fantoons that like the gravity times that like Oats and Zenny are getting, I'm not getting them right now. I'm too inconsistent at the moment. I lose too much time in the early game. And that actually takes a lot of time. But when it comes to the mid game, I actually save. I think I can hang. My Ridley fights are good. My Dre fights are good when they work out. But yeah, competing with Oats and Zenny in early game is not easy. That's something that I would have to really de-rust. Because you'll see something will just go wrong somewhere, I lose 3 seconds. So right now I'm averaging like a 443 bombs. Whereas when I was like really grinding for the 41, I was getting like a 441 average. And my power bomb segment is kind of bad right now. I always lose a lot of time somewhere, randomly. My Fantoons are horrible right now. My Fantoons are like, I just can't 2-round on a run for some reason. I did practice last night and I never missed a 2-round, but that's just never how it works in runs. A lot of it is just a Doppler failing like right at the start. And that's hard to practice for. Because like if the rest of it is good, like how do you essentially like shake off the rust for the first few? Because if you miss the first few, you lose the whole thing. Go back, Orno. We about to bonk every door in series. Absolutely, Gavendorf. What am I banning Chumpy for? Oh my gosh, I actually got enough drops. You guys see all that? Pretty sure I actually had like 2 missiles only to spawn right there. That's not even your silver bullet, Stachio. It was given to you. You're gonna re-gift something? That's messed up. I'm too innocent to execute anymore. I thought that about Twin. Re-gifter! What's a silver bullet? What? I disagree. That was close enough. I know it was far, but that was close enough. Someone got blasted? Banana alloy? Goodbye, banana alloy. Be an upstanding citizen. Stachio. I'm just kidding. Nobody can earn water guns right now. Rare commodity. I need them. Why? Does that count as upstanding? That does. Alright, Chumpy, you can give Fred a water gun. Only this time. Second frame. You'll work on Mandubot. Really? Last time you look at Mandubot, you just saw my code, you're like, I hate this! And I'm like, I'm not even using that code right now. Refactor it. Did you not, Brucey? Did you guys see that? I better get some missiles now. Dude. I'm a missile short. I was a missile short. Unreal. Oh, yeah! Oh, because I fired less. Because I didn't want to, there's no point in Dopplering him. Yeah, I didn't have to fire all 4, so I forgot. I needed 5 missiles, he gave me 4. Because he needed a 6 missile Doppler into a 5 missile Doppler. Hi, Barry. Barry and Banana are like, I can't see both of you. Because you both have, you start with B and you both have similar amount of letters. And you both have the purple, same purple. So I'm literally like, I can't, you guys are merged in my head right now. Who's on the leaderboard right now? Sorry, Barry. Okay. That was sick. Wait, Barry's rank 1. Barry's literally rank 1. You said you're in your peaceful era? Wait, you just blasted Fred! Octomobiki? That's a dub. Oh, Querno. Okay, this is rare. Rare that I'll say this, but that's a rare Querno dub right there. Holy, holy. That was actually good. That was a nice shot. Max Frost, change your color back.
Nice shot.
Rasama dub. I can't believe you let Stashio trick you into changing your color to just to gaslight me. I guess he didn't trick you. You're gonna mess up it's not just me. Think of what you're gonna do to everyone else that streams. Kira got spike suit. Wait, but that wasn't coaching. That was collaboration. That wasn't like, you know, a special coaching session. That was a collab. Business decision. It was pure coaching, sir. That was pretty sick. 15 frames through the door. Hey, Stasha, what does 15 frames through the door mean? Jaundice rise. Hashtag jaundice rise. How many frames have I gotten through the door? I think I've gotten 31 or 32. I think I've gotten 31 or 32. Stachio made his name yellow, and then I talked about the yellow, and then he made it even more jaundice. He made it like even paler. Baron! Why are you not on the leaderboard? How many deaths do you have? Do you have enough deaths? You need 5. Yep, still green. Time out, Baron of Red. You could have asked someone to time you out. Is Baron gonna be rank 1? Is that why? He must be. Did you check your stats, Baron? Do you even know how many deaths you have? You really don't want to shoot yourself. Because, like, at the end of the month, it's gonna get crazy, so, like... Yeah. Holy cow. I don't think Baron has what it takes to come in first. First is actually pretty tough, but I don't know. Xylex isn't here to... Xylex usually pops in during the shufflers. That's like Xylex, when a shuffler comes here, Xylex somehow just sniffs it out. Just finds out about the shuffler. And then pops in and then goes crazy. Sasha, did you update your color? You look less jaundiced now. Now you just look like yellow. No, okay. Alright. That's not even what you used to be. No, it's not. You're gaslighting me. Your color was closer to Octomabiki's. That one's more green. Holy. Exactly. Kinos? Alright, you guys realize that I'm not the only one that does this. Everyone's gonna get, if you guys do this in other people's chats, they're gonna get pissed. Thank you, Akamabiki, just as I do moat. Hello. Sure, Stosh. I just associate you with Alamaxia now, though. Yeah. Is it better than Jaundice? Honestly, yes. Though I'm sort of associating you with Jaundice now. What about this? That one is too... That doesn't make you stand out enough. So few people use that jaundice color, at least, the very least, like, I know you are you. So it's like... Yeah, but that one is, like, kind of too muted, so it's different, but it's too muted, so I can't tell. Jaundice it is! Oh my gosh, what is this pattern? I hate this game. What else, Smudgy? Doing well. What up, Damionks? Uh-oh. I don't know what I just did there. It's kind of bad.
Nice throw.
Thank you, Barry. This is as far as you'll go.
You earned a bronze medal. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Andy. You earned a bronze medal.
What up, AFK? I did. I should have, at least, unless someone else is running it. I didn't. It was 2.5 hours. You had a what? Congrats! Congratulations! Big news! That's awesome. Good luck with it. Well, good luck with your baby. How did I? Huh? What happened? Well, you're right there. Yeah, but I mean, you can say that. That's like how you say it typically, right? Congratulations, the baby. That's very exciting. That's very exciting. Hope you get good at changing diapers fast. The thing is, everyone gets good at changing diapers fast, because you don't really have a choice. Chad is bad at baby skipping, true. Now you're gonna have less time watching my stream, AFK. I don't know how I feel about this. Although you probably watch my stream at work or something. So maybe it doesn't change that much. $20 and $24, dang. I never have any power bombs. Works all right. She does. I almost forgot to do that strat again. Whoa! Darn it. Darn it. What just happened? People are getting blasted. Oh, they messed up that strat. Sick. Sick. I'm dead. Wee. Zola got blasted? Dub? I'm shockingly bad at that jump. Dodge. Osama Vinda, why'd you time me out? Random grenade. Yeah, random grenade. $99 bits hits a random person in my chat. You were the lucky number today, Nemesis. Just like Banana Alloy, randomly got hit there. And you know what? RNG shows justice. 100 is personal. But it was 100. Diz got, wait. Diz, were you here? Wait, I never saw Diz. Honestly, Eddie should turn on input sabotage. Chat would do better if it had tuned. True, Gavendorf. Should I just turn on input sabotage? Should I just do a PKRD run? What if I challenge Oats right now? Low ice run. PKRD. PKRD low ice run with input sabotage. Do you think there's any chance we could finish? If we had, how long do you think it would take us to finish that? Legitimately. How long do you think it would take us to finish a low ice run? With input sabotage. If we shared chats. We shared chats and we had sabotage. Like obviously we're gonna go PKRD. Yeah, but like I'm thinking about Mother Brain. Like we're gonna die so many times at Mother Brain. Like we're gonna die at like catch-up phase. Like so many times. Just minutes and minutes and minutes have gone. But for a low rice run, it really doesn't take much to kill us. Chat is most certainly out of money. We've kind of been milking chat a lot recently. With our shuffler stuff. We did a lot of shuffler stuff this week. Max, yeah, I'm sure that's literally all of us. I mean, it's not even my chat, you guys giving me money. It's like myself too, right? It ain't just me. I'm giving away all my money to other streamers. So in the end, Bezos is winning. Yeah, Bezos is getting it all in the end, to be honest. Are you talking about Bastion? Old Man Sunshine? There's a lot of streamers that have that, I think. There you are, Diz. That was a clean climb. Holy cow. Whoa! 45 series and some slop in construction zone. I still got a 440. Where's my 439? My excuse is it's my job. That's literally my excuse. This badge makes me cringe. Remember when you used to wear it as a badge of honor? Now you have to hide. Now you realize, what was I doing? Scatter. Well, because it's gonna be the main thing on my taxes, I will write off my Twitch entertainment purposes. But it's not like I'm really saving much money doing that. I'm still spending the money, so that's not good. Just use the 1-bit badge, yep. Quirtup, I'm pretty sure you've donated at least like 15 subs to my stream. Let's be real here. What? That's a new one. I have not done this room. I have lost 5 seconds in this room like every single time. Five subs exactly once? I don't think it was just once. You've donated more than 5 subs. You've donated more than 5 subs. I'm almost positive. I'm pretty sure you gave more than 5 subs. I remember one time you gave 5 subs. Stop gaslighting me. I guess we'll have to look. I'm not sure if you, but I think it has to be a certain amount. Okay, last time I remember doing a single on pub, that made me get no drops. I'm never gonna do that again. What line? Oh. I do not say that. I'm not sure, actually. I guess something you would have gotten in trouble as a kid. But less than that. The last thing I would want is for people to think I have like a problem with it or something. It's just like a weird thing a weird quirk of me that stuck around as a kid. And it's like, now I'm in too deep, you know? So it feels like weird. That's quite literally it. Drop an F-bomb for Chad, Eddie. Hey, that'll be my YouTube title. Demonetization incoming. Here comes the fast. Nope. I literally am short a missile. So, this game's so stupid. That's the second time I'm short one missile. Okay, apparently 2-rounding is just illegal. I'm not allowed to 2-round. Like, the game won't let me, you know. I'll skill issue some, and then the game actually just won't let me as well. There's a missile pack above you. You mean back in the attic? Oh, I didn't get much health for that. Boobs! Beep boop beep boop 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 boop. Kind of refreshing not to hear every known swear word. I actually think swearing is completely fine. And I think there are a lot of moments where it's just funny. And I like think it would be funny, but just because of my life, it's just like weird for me to say certain things, so I just don't. So in some ways, I think I'm missing out, but it's whatever. I don't really care. Eddie can't say booger. He said it. He said booger! 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 Oh! Booger! Yes, John Twitch, this streamer right here.
You earned a bronze medal.
Thank you, Andy. Ah, booger! Every time I mess up, should I just start shouting booger now? Booger. The booger man. They complete Metroid in 10 minutes. You can complete Metroid in 10 minutes. It would involve some serious cheating, some serious major glitches, but you could do it. Whoa, booger. Oh my gosh, super booger. Big booger. It's a lot of supers. And no health. Wait! It's getting really bad. Metroids kind of look like boogers. That sucks. I'm gonna have to farm these guys for like 10 years, unfortunately. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I screwed that up. It's a secret ending if you take too long. Oh, yeah? You know you can get scammed and not get a powerbomb shot there, and it just ends your run. One and 255, I think. Booger alert. Oh! Okay, I can't K go. Son of a booger. Okay, I also have to be really careful here. Give me a missile drop. 8 supers is sick, by the way. Okay, I need some health still. Only 6 missiles. I don't know how to count this then. What?
Nice throw. Nice throw.
Nice throw.
Can you give me some nice patterns, buddy? Put that tail away. That's unbelievable. Bro. Oh my. Okay. Those were bad patterns. The entire fight was just worse pattern after worse pattern.
Bozo, you con man, you fraud. You
Now you're
cheated
really
people,
behind
you
us.
stole from people, and now you're going to jail.
Bro, that was actually like worse pattern after worse pattern. Holy cow. Holy cow. He kept doing pogo swoop, and then he wouldn't give me enough to get an extra shot off on the right. It was a sick farmer though. Alright. Hold on one sec. Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. He also kind of scammed me in the beginning. Where he just ran over and picked me up. I laid my power bomb like slightly late, but I feel like that was like a really like rare situation where he kind of does that. But I'm not actually sure. Alright, after this, what are we doing? Let's do some kind of rando after this. What kind of rando? You got a nice loot box? How's it a scam? You got 118 Mandu bucks. It's a high-end. High-end roll. Super Metroid, but I hate you speedrun? I gotta look into it. What do you mean? Come on, Campbell. You're gonna have to stick around for another 2 hours. Oh my god. What about Chromium? That's a fast room. Five or six? The objectives depends how much it adds. Because I'm not sure if it adds that much. It's going okay. I haven't actually completed any runs yet. I have oats on my other monitor right now. might not be able to get a good drag on here. Bro, they never spawn on the left side. Are you serious? I swear I'm like on a series of getting scammed by BT like more than I've ever seen in my life. It's becoming like a thing for me. Holy cow. Cover for what? Scamming Baron? Nah, that's cap. When did I scam Baron? What a Shine Sark. Oh my gosh, I actually did this room properly. Oh, I was too fast. Shine Spark, you did change your color to be like a very faint green, right? Like a mint? It used to be a faint yellow, didn't it? Or faint some other color. Okay. I can't remember. Oh. Smooth peanut butter? Kirkland? It depends on what you want though out of it. If you want like just plain peanut butter, probably Kirkland. Low crabs. Well, if he, I don't think you can get Kirkland though. Man, I'm screwing that up a lot. Yeah, that's what Kirkland is. It's just like pure peanuts. You have to like actually like store it like upside down. Wait, Oats is freaking screwed. Holy cow. Uh-oh. I can't do it. I can't do it. We gotta practice every day. Four on a fat tune on stage. That's usually what ends up happening on stage to people, actually. Historically, in like races, it's always people always have bad fan tunes. When I account for like lag at GDQ, I may have to consider going for ground sparks. Or sorry, ground sparks. Ground Dopplers. Holy cow. Maybe something was wrong with there. Oh, it's just on a really good pace, by the way. But I think he golded his Turian, right? Didn't he gold his Turian in his PB? That'll be kind of hard then. He has a lot of time to save though. If he doesn't have a tragic segment, then he's fine. He'll PB if he doesn't have a tragic segment. Sorry, I meant his like escape, like Mother Brain 2. Is this not the PB where he was like, this PB sucks? I think he golded the escape, which means Mother Brain 2 and the gold. If I remember correctly. My resources are really good. Oh, so you got another one? I'm looking over at his run as I'm playing.
Goodbye, Nito. Ooh, that was big health. They're good resources. Okay, I don't have to do Oates' strat thing here. Holy, I looked over because I saw him almost die. Hi, Twin. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank you, Anya. Goodbye, Vintage Luke. Oh my god.
Nice throw.
Thank you. 47:35. Okay, that's a pretty good time. Oops. 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 Oh! Oh! Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! All right, GG. Dude, those
Nice
last few
throw.
jumps where I jumped over him, I was like so close to dying. I had to hold down because if I extended my hitbox, I get killed immediately. Dude, when he swung at me, I was like, I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Nice throw.
So the plan is... I guess I can't really risk running through in PR. I don't think in PKRD I can. PRKD I can't risk running through at the start. So in PKRD I have the extra E-tank, so I sack like 3 run-throughs where I lose like 90 HP to save time on the fight. Like I'll save a little bit of time by doing that, but PRKD I think it's too... The problem is like you have to conserve some health in the beginning to account for when he goes crazy at you. Like sometimes he'll just go crazy on you and you have to account for that. But he didn't really even go that crazy on me, but I still died. But I did run through a lot at the start, which I don't have as much help to work with. So in PRKD, I'd probably have to chill. Maybe I can do 1 run through at the most, and then I have to stop at the start. From Ridley second. Oh, you're talking about PRKD. I sacked too much health at the start.
I don't even. Maybe maybe I could do one run through if it looks like I could avoid a hit. Maybe that's how I have to play it, like one at most. But the run throughs, or maybe I just don't do any run throughs. Maybe I have to save the run throughs for only, because running underneath his tail when he's actually like really mad, when he's ultra mad, is much easier. He usually just jumps high enough where you're fine. But early game, it's kind of like it's really dicey. Usually you just get hit.
Even this category, where like I'm less attached to, I still get shaky. So imagine like any percent, 100%, you know. Back to any percent now. Not a shot. All right, handicap of GDQ. Yeah, the handicap is even more luck because we're doing Kraid second. Eddie. Does this mean that fast is not required a PB world record? No, you could world record with a slow here. X-Man with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Oh yeah, gifted subs are still at a discount, 35% off. You salty about that Veb skip? I forgot about it, but now that you say it, no. Like 4 times? Sounds good, Eddie.
Two-player, one controller, low ice.
Input sabotage, low percent ice race right now? No. It is possible. Thank you for the 100. Okay, right now, Eddie. You really think that we even have a shot at that? My sum of best is a 46-37 now, so it's 46 is becoming more realistic. This was a pretty good run, though. What was my Dragon kill time? It was fairly bad.
You guys think we could do this?
77? Yeah, that can be improved a lot. That's a 5 to 10 second time save right there. I don't know if 4 hours is enough. Think about the worst room of the game, Eddie. How do we even proceed? We have to like try, and then once they don't let us do it once, we have to just kill everything. Yeah. You gotta fucking love this game! Yeah, there's no way, Ridley. We have to like grab the Firefly.
They just go broke? True.
Oh yeah, Mother Brain, impossible. Not gonna happen. Tundra Wolf, thank you for the 3 months. Thanks everyone for everything. I really, really appreciate it. $45 is not happening. No, Chad. What I mean by that is we need 3 E-tanks before 3 E-tanks before entering Ridley, and then we don't grab any more E-tanks anywhere. Yep. So we skip the Ridley E-tank and the Batuan E-tank. Because you would need 3 for Ridley. Try it anyways? Could. Okay, so here's the problem though. I don't want my chat to get too sabotaged out because I have to do Super Metroid Impossible soon.
True.
Sabotage with channel points, of course.
That would get so bad.
Yeah, it is a lot. All right. Well, I didn't suspect that I'd be getting a record at the start of today's stream. So let's go, I guess.
It sucks!
What are these? Okay, let's play a rando. How you guys feel about playing some kind of
Like
rando?
a proper world record, not a 0.2-second world record.
What kind of rando should I play? Oates actually cares about his chatters, unlike other streamers. What do you mean? That's cap. One of the dev seeds on race time? I was thinking about doing like an extreme one. Eddie, what? Do you want to race PKRD? What do you mean? Wait, is Oates asking me to race? I guess I should then. We're gonna have to discuss odds. What do you guys think are the odds that I could beat Oates in a PKRD low percent ice race? Let's be real here. 0. It's not 0. Last 10? Last 10? I think I have 2 wins. I have 2. Yeah, because he dies. He like died to Mother Brain. Last 10? For PRKD, I've completed like none. PKRD, I don't think I've actually completed every single one, I think. Except one maybe. One I think because I really pushed it because I was like potentially gonna PB. But I needed to make sure I got, like, I needed to pull every single shot on Mother Brain tight. But if I played, like, safer, I would have lived. Dude, this guy's getting too good. You're regressing? I'm actually playing fine, but I'm playing PRKD, not PKRD. Alright, I guess I have to race him. If he's challenging me to a race, I gotta race. I'm gonna grab a drink. Okay, chat. I got some bad news. I have to go. I gotta go pick up my kid. Apparently he threw up at daycare. So their policy is if he throws up at daycare, I gotta go pick him up. So time to go be a dad. Too many boogies. Alright, I'm gonna go raid oats. Yes. Okay, here's the raid message. Okay. Peace out, friends. Love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to be on every day this week. Okay. Peace. Your loot box. You can get it while I'm offline, Campbell. Peace.